already loved by others.
Hey, how's everybody feeling? Remember when Elmo asked that question? I think it was January of this year. He tweeted, "How's everybody doing?" And he was not prepared for all the responses that he got. So I'm asking all of you honestly, how are you feeling? And if you'll stick with me to the end of this video, I'll tell you why. Hi, welcome to Monday Moments. I'm Michelle, and I'm passionate about inspiring others to discover essential things about themselves that will help them to create a better feeling life. Because once you've found your bliss, then you can follow it and you can create a life that you love. Today, I'd like to talk to you about self-awareness. Simply put, self-awareness is just being aware of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're doing. If you can discover what you're thinking and what you're feeling, then it will help you determine why you're doing what you're doing. So if your life is not satisfying, or your life is stressful or frustrating or anything negative, self-awareness is a great tool that can help you figure out why that's occurring in your life and empower you to make some different decisions so that you can have a better feeling life. There are many ways to think about self-awareness, but most mental health professionals agree that there are 4 basic ways to become more self-aware. Number 1 would be mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply being aware in the present moment, right now. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? What am I doing? So mindfulness is very helpful in becoming aware in the present moment. The second thing that is helpful is self-compassion. Now, self-compassion is something that you give yourself, and it's usually based upon past behavior. So let's say that you go to work and you notice that your coworker maybe is a little cool, not very warm and friendly to you. And you remember that the day before you were having a discussion and they were sharing some information, and you realize in thinking back about the situation that you didn't really respond in a way that was kind or considerate. And you realize, I could have done that better. Self-compassion says, okay, I realized that my behavior in that situation wasn't the best, and how could I do better? But self-compassion says, it's okay. It doesn't judge. It doesn't criticize. It doesn't create more negativity. It actually empowers you. It uses curiosity to say, I wonder why I did that. I wonder why I acted like that. I wonder why I was feeling that way. And all of that helps you to have more awareness. A third thing that can help with self-awareness is reflection. Reflection is something that is very helpful to do as a daily practice. Reflection is a great way to just sit and be quiet and ask yourself some powerful questions, like, what makes me light up inside? What really makes me feel alive? I wonder why. I wonder why that makes me feel so good. And then you might have a journal and you write down your answers so that you can go back and look at them. So reflection can be a really great tool. And lastly, another way to help you become more self-aware is feedback. Now, feedback is tricky because you want to get feedback from people that you feel emotionally safe with, like a family member, a longtime friend, or maybe a dear coworker that you've worked with for years. These people can really give you insight into how they perceive you to be. And many times if you're able to ask a family member and a friend and a coworker, then gathering all that feedback can give you a really good idea of how they perceive you. And then you can put that up against how do you see you and see if they line up. And if they don't, then you have to be willing to open your mind and open your heart and consider what they said and see what areas maybe you need to change about the way that you see yourself. And the hope is that in being more self-aware, that we grow, we change, we develop some more emotional intelligence, which overall just helps us become a better version of ourselves. So why do I want to know how you're feeling? Because what lights me up inside is creating an online community where we have a fun, inspiring place to learn and grow. Actually, I believe the fact that you're watching this video means that you're searching for ways to feel better too. So please share with me in the comments how you're feeling so we can learn and grow together. And join me next Monday as I share more inspiration about becoming more self-aware.